Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent, a teaching instructor with IRS. I worked over probably 10,000 cases. I've been doing this a long time. I'm an expert in all IRS resolution matters. This August, I will have been doing this for 50 years. My son asked me to start this YouTube channel. I don't need a fancy coat. You can see me in a coat and what I look like on my national TV interviews. Like I said, on my website at 777irs.com. Very simple to find. Anyway, I do these stations so you don't get ripped off. You hear the truth, and I give you true insider information from IRS. Our team has held maybe well over 250 years of direct IRS work experience. We are some of the nation's leading experts. There's a lot of good firms. I would consider us really easily in the top 10 for what we cover. We have tax attorneys and CPAs, enrolled agents, and all these former IRS agents. So today, what I want to talk to you is the top red flags for an IRS audit. Now let me explain something to you that you can hear for sure on a lot of sites and all these. What are the really top flags? Let me tell you what they are from a former IRS agent, and you can believe. And let me tell you, all these things that you hear, they're all true. They're all flags that you have. There's probably 50 flags for IRS audits, at least. So you can believe every single one of them. Everyone grabs data here and grabs data here, and they put it all together. So let me tell you really what they are. The very top reason why you're audited is your DIF score, your discriminatory index function score. It's called DIF. Every tax return has a DIF score on it. It tells IRS what the odds are, or it shows the number of, it's a number that represents if your return has the propensity to be audited and to find issues on it. Now, the DIF score is very simple. IRS runs algorithms all through your tax return, and boom, pops up a DIF score. What that means is they're comparing your return, where you live, and your income to the national average of where you live, your deductions, and everything. And every time you fall out of the national standard, pop a flag, pop a flag, pop a flag. Now, what are some of the areas that they're going to pop a flag in? Well, they're going to look at your Schedule C. Schedule C is big in your business deductions. They're going to run algorithms all through your business deductions, and they're going to see, are you within the national standards? Poop, 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 more flags, more flags. If you're taking credits for earned income and all those, pop, 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 more flags. No, more flags are going to be found. IRS does run national programs. They run some of those in local offices in certain areas, maybe agriculture and all that. They will look to see if anybody reported you for cash income. If you have foreign bank accounts, a lot of times that pops a flag. Your charitable deductions, go ahead and pop flags. These are things that you're really going to see all the time. So I just want you to know at the end of the year, basically how this audit process works. So here it is. I've just explained to you some of the flags, boom, boom, boom. So let's say the IRS flag level is at a score of 90. And you're at 91, 92, 93, 94, because your algorithms and your credits and everything pop the score out. What happens next? Then your tax return goes down to local offices where there are people who actually look at your return and see if they think those returns are that they want someone to work them for an audit. They put a cover sheet, cover letter on them, and boom, they go back to the national office. The national offices now says, auditors say, these tax returns look like they should be audited. At that point, listen to me, they decide by the staffing how long an audit takes. They decide how many of those returns go out. They go out to the local office to be worked. and that's how your case gets processed for an audit. If you want to know exactly why your tax return was audited, if you look at the cover letter that IRS sends you and what items they're looking for, you're going to realize the algorithms and the flags that popped up during your audit. That's the IRS audit process. Make sure you stay within what you can prove and you never have to worry. If you go out of the national standards in a lot of areas, boom, you're going to get pulled for an audit. That's the best I got. You heard the truth. If you need IRS audit representation, we are the very best. We know the system. Thank